Hello, Akasha, and this is a strong and stable video to help bring some movement into your day. Today we're going to work on our hands, wrists, our feet and our ankles. So a nice way to help keep your circulation going. We'll have some fun with some coordination activities, and keeping your feet healthy is part of keeping you strong and steady on your feet. So a super good idea. Now I'm going to take my slippers off. If you've got slippers or socks on, I suggest you liberate your feet so long as you stay warm, so then we're not having to carry our shoes as we're moving around, and you can get some good free movement in the soles of your feet and your toes, but that's completely up to you. Make sure everything that we do today feels good and safe for you. If anything's getting painful, please stop and leave that out. You're also welcome to just watch any of it and then maybe try once you've got familiar with the idea. Alright, let's begin. So sitting up nice and tall, and let's take a little bit of a stretch out. Now there is a wonderful word, pandiculation, my favourite new word, for what animals, including us humans and cats, you might be more familiar with how cats do it, after we've had a nap, a cat nap, or you've just been still for a while. It's nature's natural way of kind of getting us to reset and get ready for movement again. Now you might not be ready to leap out of your chair and chase after something like a cat, but if you're getting ready for movement, if you've had a bit of a nap, you might notice sometimes you kind of just pull in a little bit and then stretch out. Maybe like a wake up in the morning. So let's play with that pandiculation a little bit, just kind of exaggerate things. So let's inhale. You might feel like sometimes it happens with a yawn once you get going, and then stretch wide. Inhale, you're welcome to make silly noises with me too. Stretch up and out. And pull in again, so it's part of that little pull in and contract, and then you release and reach and stretch. Let's pull in again, and this time try moving forward. Maybe drop your head, curl onto the back. Lovely. And again, I'm going to do a couple of side to side. You just keep doing this a couple more times as feels right for you to pandiculate. Just what is feeling right to kind of line out any of those little creases and get yourself ready for nice smooth movement. One more. Yes, an unusual way for us to warm up. We don't normally do it like that, do it? Do we? Okay, let's carry on now with the breath work. So inhale, now reach your arms up, and you just can reach them as high as feels okay for you today. And then as you exhale, let them come down. Hello to your feet. You might want to reach down a little bit as far as feels okay, and then inhale up, and we'll just keep doing this a few more times. Big breath in and out. Now if I'm ever breathing too slow or fast for you, the most important thing is that you keep breathing. Don't worry if you forget about when to inhale or exhale. I'm just encouraging you every now and then to take perhaps a bigger breath in and out than you normally do. Okay, let's do that again. When we bring the arms down this time, can you tap the fronts of your feet? Starting to work your ankles a little bit. So inhale up. You can keep the feet tapping if you want. Now add in with your fingers flicking as your toes tap. And again, inhale. And exhale. One more time with both feet. You're getting the hang of it. Get some life in your feet and your fingers and your hands. Now we're going to try alternating. So let's see how the coordination goes. Just do your feet if you want. So go right, left, right, left. Sometimes talking and me doing it at the same time doesn't work. If you're not coordinating as well as you'd like, that's okay. Maybe just do one foot or feet and not the hands. Alternate again. So I have to pause my talking to see what I'm doing. One more time with the fronts of the feet. Inhale up. And exhale. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Ding, 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 like the indicators in the car. Oh, once upon a time, and coming up. Good work. Now drop your heels as the hands come down. Again, feel free to curl forward a bit when you're doing that if you want. And sitting up nice and tall, lift the arms, keep dropping the heels. So you're starting to wake up more down the backs of the legs. And up again. Keeping your hands in little balls like fists. Do the hands as well, or move your wrists up and down as your heels are going up and down. All the movements, just do it to a way that feels right for you. You might do it smaller or bigger than me. Really just bringing some life into your wrists. One more time. No, sorry, alternate. No one more times. Keep going, but try the alternating. It feels like I need to alternate the rest of my body. I'm just going to keep going with the hands and the feet, side to side movement. Maybe you can feel that into your shoulders and your hips a bit as well. Now we'll do one more time. Last time with this side to side. And then sitting up tall. And come back to tapping the fronts of your feet, both of them together now. I'm going to finish these off with going for a little bit of a race. So keep tapping and see if you can go faster. Now you might run out of steam pretty soon. And when that happens, it's okay to stop. It's always a good idea to stop too if you're getting any pain. So keep tapping. Maybe you can do your hands at the same time. And if you ran out of steam and stopped and you're ready to go again, just join in whenever you're ready. I might do that in mid-ear. How does it work for you? As long as you can feel your ankles, your wrists moving. Now I think my wrists are going to run out of steam before my ankles do. No. They've overcome that and they're still going. Are you still going? See how you go. So if you're still going, so we're not here all day, my wrists are going to have a rest now. See if you can sprint finish. Oh yep, now we're coming to the end. Woo! Sprint finish and let it go. If you haven't already. Have a little rest there, well done. Now nice and tall, roll the shoulders back. Maybe wriggle out the feet and the hands. Good work. So hopefully now you feel a bit more alive in your feet and your ankles, your wrists and your hands. Let's, instead of up and down, do some circular movement. So start with just one hand and wrist. Now you might just want to rest it on a cushion or something. Or maybe, which is why I had the cushions here. So you can free move the wrist. See if you can join in with the opposite foot. Except I'm going to get rid of my cushion. You can keep yours if you need it so I can see my foot and see you in the camera. So you can either do it with your toe resting on the floor if you need support, or your heel. I'm going to be happy with freestyle on that, just have the foot hang in. Okay, change direction. Now you're just trying to make kind of nice, juicy, luscious circles. So that feels good inside the joint. If you're getting a whole lot of click clack or anything's hurting, make it a bit smaller or slower, or just stop. If it's hurting, stop. Okay, take a good conscious breath in. And breathe it out. See if you can bring in the fingers and toes a little bit to finish. Fabulous. And let that go. That side feel different to the other. Let's try on the other side. So start with the wrist. Again, rest it on something if you want, or try out on a different angle. The main thing is that you're getting the wrist to move. So try with the foot at the same time. So opposite hand and foot. Get that coordination going. Good. Get about the right size for you today with the circles, and then change direction. Reminding you to take a nice full breath in and out, and see if you can get a little bit of that elegant little finger and joining in with the hand and the finger movement. I'm not sure about an elegant little toe, but it's doing its best. Nice one. One more big conscious breath in. And let them have a little rest. Good work. So we've done some ups and downs, some circles. Now we'll try a little bit side to side. Imagine the same movement you do when you're trying to open a jar. So one hand, we started with this one, didn't we? You can have an imaginary jar there if you want. Just soften the fingers down and then do the same if you can with the opposite foot. If it's a bit too complicated for you, just do the hand is fine. Okay, so we're going to go side to side. So I've got my elbow pinned in here and you're trying to move the foot and the hand side to side. Here we go. Side, side, side. Maybe you imagine there's a bigger jar. Spread your fingers. Oh, that's a very big jar. Fingers out wider. And what if it was a smaller one? Little weeny, small, finer hand movements, yeah? Okay, so just take a rest if you need, if you're tiring out a bit. Otherwise, keep going with the side to side, and now try straightening out or flattening out the hand and the foot. Could you spread the fingers at the same time as you keep moving side to side? Good work. And then bring the fingers and toes in close together and let that rest. Good work. Okay, other side, hand, jar, soften the fingers, tuck the elbow in, and I've got this other foot ready, curl the toes under a little, and just start with our side to side whenever you're ready. Open the jar, twist and turn. Good breath in and out. That's it. Okay, and then we tried a bigger jar, on the other side. That's a bit more challenging. And maybe a smaller jar. Twist and turn. And then flatten out the hand and the foot. Spread your fingers and toes. Come on, toes. Yes. I'm sure talking to different parts of your body helps get the message through, right? Definitely having a look and sometimes a bit of touch can help get messages through if it's not quite cooperating like you'd like, and most of all the practice will help as well. Okay, so let that go. Well done. So up, down, circles and side to side. Let's try now doing something with your digits. So turn your palms down and wiggle your toes and fingers around. Just kind of a freestyle wriggle. You're welcome to keep looking at your toes if you think that helps. Otherwise, just watch that pulling on the neck and every now and then bring your head up into neutral. Okay, so go with that drumming now. I notice that I'm naturally going little toe and little finger into the big ones. So I'm going to try and do the opposite and pause, go from the big toe to the little toe. And the thumb, or my big finger, to the little one. That's a little bit more awkward, yeah? Try the other way again. Change it. And the other way. Now, I think about it so much, it started to feel a bit awkward, or maybe I'm just getting a bit tired. Okay, let it go. Good work. Alright, now try just your thumbs up and down. Can you also do that with your big toes? And same as before, if doing hands and feet at the same time is a bit much for you today, just try doing your hands or your feet. Okay, so try and keep that second toe kind of down as you lift and lower the big toe. Alright, now lower the big toe. Now the toes next to it, the second, third, and maybe the fourth toe as well, and the same with your middle fingers, try and lift and lower them. Woo! So keeping your big toe and your little toe down. Don't worry if this is not happening. Being able to move your toes separately is not going to radically change your life, but it might give you a good challenge for the day and bring a little bit of life down there. Okay, now what I find hardest is the little one, so little fingers, now trying my little toes. And you'll probably find that the ones beside them want to go as well. In fact, I'm not sure my little toes are getting the message at all today. It's just the middle one still working. Sometimes they can go. Stay down. Okay, and then try and keep the little toes up just for a little bit more. Kind of getting the message there, or not really. And then let them go down and give them a little bit of a rest. Well done. Okay, so Wriggle your fingers out again. Wriggle your toes out again. Very good. We are pretty much done with our hands and feet. Let's just try with a little bit of a loop of your fingers together. Nice big inhale. Now go gently as you turn your palms towards me. See how that feels for your fingers. Don't push if it's not comfortable, if it hurts. Just gently open. Arms over your head. And then roll your hands back down into your lap. So just keep your hands close if you can't cross your fingers. Can you cross your fingers in the other groove? There. Inhale, hands up to the chest. Exhale, press your hands out. Maybe draw up your head and get a bit of a stretch through the back as you do that, curling back. Inhale, sitting tall. And roll on down. Fantastic. So now that you've warmed up your feet, you might like to move into some of those strong and stable exercises for balance, like the heel raises standing up or your toe raises. Do some more work around your ankles, or maybe go for a walk now that we've got you going. So carry on if this is feeling good for you. Otherwise, rest up, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.